What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The video you're about to watch is actually an old video. I'm going to re-upload it. It's from a couple years ago, and the conditions we're having right now is pretty similar to what was going on then. A lot of rain and then a warm spell in early spring. So I hope you enjoy it, and anyway, let's watch it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna hit a small creek that I actually just drove over this bridge here and found the spot to pull off. It's flowing pretty good. It's a little bit muddy. We've had a pretty good bit of rain here in North Alabama, so yeah, I'm gonna get out, use some little lightweight tackle, some ultralight fishing, some little grubs, things like that, so we can get done. Y'all stick around. Okay, so here under this bridge, try to get under here where the wind's not so bad. What we're using today, Little Bitty Lew's 75 series reel. This is a Shakespeare micro series. It's a 5-foot rod, real limber. I'm talking just. And then this is a white and chartreuse crappie magnet. So I've had some good luck with that here recently. It's caught everything from bluegills to crappies to little bass. So just gonna bring that in real slow. Got hung up in a little bit of grass right there. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, see if I can find some fish. We've got a good stretch we can work here. You can see all the way out there, and then I'll work down this bank as far as I can go. You'll have to excuse me, I've been a little bit under the weather, but anyway, if I find some fish, I'll be back with you. Just got a bite. I retied. I broke off. He was right in there. I broke off on something over there. Probably won't come back and get it now. Let me show you what I retied to. Same, everything's the same, excepting for this is a black with chartreuse bottom, little minnow. This is a Bobby Garland. I couldn't find my crappie magnet. I was gonna go back with it, but I thought this black might show up just a little bit better. This wind, I'm sorry if the wind is blowing too much. I got one real good bite just a minute ago, right before I turned the camera back on. So we'll have to just see here what we can do. Oh, there was one. Missed him. They're just nipping at it for whatever reason. Couple good bites. They feel good. Probably little bluegills just pecking. Which, I mean, to me, I'd take a bluegill just as much as I would anything else. If it's got eyes and a tail, and it swims in the water, I wouldn't, so most of the time I wouldn't mind catching it. Unless it's a snake. Now, I don't like snakes. I've got more bites so far with this little Bobby Garland than anything else. All right, we'll keep casting. There we go, guys. First fish, little bitty red breast, little bitty fella. Looky there. I figured it'd be something like this. It was a poking at it there. Let go of him there now. There he is. Oh, thing, he tried to poke me. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna put you back, I promise. I just want to show the folks at home. There he is. Let's see. There he is. Little bitty redbreast. Going back now. All right. Well, that's all right. I hadn't been here but about 15 minutes or so. Got a few real good bites. Now he hit, but man, he hit like he wanted it to. But he hit right off that, right off the corner of that little bridge piling there. Let's bounce that off of that. Reel that slack up. And we'll continue on. I tried to turn the camera on right as I caught him. I'm sorry, I know y'all didn't see much of that action, but I do the best I can do. You know, I'm a fisherman, I'm not a cameraman. So we'll just have to keep doing our best. There's a rock there. Like I drug through a stick. Yep, there it was. Again, I keep saying something about this wind. I know it's got to be bothering that microphone. I try to turn it off if I think it's going to be too bad, or try to at least turn away from it there. Anyway, let's see if we can catch another. Just had another really good bite. They're biting like crazy. Let's see if I can drag that back through there. I doubt that I can. Where that he was, that wind picked up and blowed it a little bit different way. But it's okay. I wouldn't mind catching a different fish. That one hit a little bit harder than that last one did. That's a good cast right there. That's a real good cast. Let that sink for just a minute. Pick up on it. Just start slowly bringing it back to you. I really thought that fish was gonna bite, or had it. I really thought he had it. This is the main reason I turned the camera back on there. All right, well, I'm gonna move on down just a little ways, see if I can make a couple casts over in that real deep hole, and we may move on down the creek a little ways. Caught another one here. It might get back in the water before I get a chance to show it to you. It's gonna get under that rock. Get out from under there. Little bitty fella, slipped out of my hand. We moved down. We was fishing right over there. Moved down, made a little cast up in under this tree here. Sure enough, there he was. So that's 25 minutes. This is lunch break fishing right here. This is what I'd like to do on my lunch break. Spend 30 minutes in a spot to catch a couple fish. You can go back to work, or on your way to work, or on your way home from work. Doesn't take much time at all. And these little creeks, they're so active, especially this time of year. Now this is the end of March. Next week starts April. And these creeks, they just liven up and they get so active. There's so many little fish in here. that, you know, and they'll bite just about anything. Look, that little guy was probably, I don't know, 8 inches maybe, at the most 6 probably. That's a 2-inch soft plastic. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, this is a 1/32 ounce ball head jig tied with a Palomar knot. So nothing fancy. No particular reason I use a Palomar knot other than that's the knot that I tie the most. So that's what I used. These little creeks, they get so active. And you can catch some pretty decent bass out of here. I mean, you know, some little 1-pounders, 2-pounders, but on this kind of tackle, this is 4-pound test Mr. Crappie. High vis line and a 5-foot ultralight limber as a dish rag rod. There he is again. I missed him. He won't come back for it again. There he is. There he is. Another one. Crappie. Crappie, crappie, crappie. That's what that last one was. Look at there, boys. Now. Now you tell me that right there ain't just so much fun. Those little bitty fish like that, man. He looks good too. Super, super healthy. Look at that. All right. Going back now. Away he goes. What a blast. What a blast. All right. I didn't even think to look. I didn't even look to see if that was a white or a black crappie, but I'll notice when I edit the video. Well, that's 3 fish in less than 30 minutes. We've been here. Well, that's going, you know. I can see why old Creek Fishing Adventures does this all the time. If you just want to catch fish, you're not going to catch monsters. That's the truth. You're not. However, if you just want to catch some fish, this right here, this is fun. I mean, I don't know that you can have much more fun than just catching these little creek fish. They're healthy and they fight really hard. You're not gonna have to fight a whole bunch of crowds. I mean, there's occasionally a couple people fishing down in places like this, but yeah, it's just a whole lot of fun. I wish I really thought I didn't have another bite by now. You let that sink out there and then just pick up on it, start reeling. There's another one. He may still have it. Nope, he lost it. See if I can catch him, get it again. Nope, let's see. No, he didn't mess it up. So let's get back out there. Like that. Just let that thing sit till your line goes slack. Basically, just let it get to the bottom. Then pick up on your rod tip, hold it high. And just bring it back to you. There's another one. Little bitty bites. They're out there. I don't know, that may be another one of those little red breasts just pecking at it. But they are definitely out there. Up on the rod tip. I didn't get that one in quite the right spot. Let me just reel that one in. That wind kind of throwed me off on that one a little bit. That's where we want to be. That line go down, up, and just slow. There he is. There he is. Yep, look at there. What'd I say? Another little red breast. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Quit that. There we go. Oh, I might have to get my pliers out for this one. I'm about to fail. No, I don't think so. Hook just come right out. I see. They got a pretty good sized little old mouth. Let's see if I can get my finger in his mouth there. There he is. Yeah, I don't know. That one may be a bluegill. I thought it was a red breast, but it's a brim. Where I'm from, this is a brim. They're all brim. But man, they sure are pretty. All right. Going back now, boy. All right. Let's see if we can catch some more. All right. Had to take a phone call there. That's why I sort of cut that off short there. But I tell you, let's just keep fishing. Let's see if there's still some out there. Run through a stick on that one. Let's see if I can get this camera down just a little bit. I don't want y'all to just be looking at the bank, but I also don't want y'all to just be looking at the end of my rod the whole time. I'd like y'all to be able to see the water. That wind's gonna get in my face. I didn't go out far enough that time, I don't think. I really didn't even plan to fish today. I had a whole lot needed done. And the wind was just a-blowing. And I thought, man, this is gonna be an awful day to fish. There's one hitting the top. I just seen it out of the corner of my eye over there. But I just happened to think about this little creek. And I thought maybe I could get out of the wind a little bit. And sure enough, I was able to. It's not too bad down here. It's not blowing so bad that I can't stand to fish. And there is some times I have seen it like that. Let me go ahead and tell y'all something. This high-vis line, this stuff pays for itself. I mean, the first time you throw it, it will. Yeah, that wasn't no good there. Let's see. I want it right over yonder, right out in the middle, if I can help it. Let it go to the bottom. Pick up on the rod tip. We may have to move on down just a little ways, but I see another good hole fish right over yonder. I mean, we caught 3 little fish out of this same little hole here. And that's real good for a creek like this. And that last one we caught was a pretty decent size. I had to take, I don't know if I said that, I had to take a phone call. When I was releasing that last fish, my phone was ringing. So, I might have let them die down on me just a little bit here. Let's just go ahead, make a move on down the creek here just a little bit. Put that in our hook keeper. If I don't, it'll be in me. And we're gonna go right over yonder, just a little ways. I think I'm even gonna stay down here. I'm gonna turn this camera off because you definitely don't want to see me falling and tripping in the, well, you probably do want to see me fall tripping in the creek, but I don't want you to see it. So we're gonna go right down yonder and I'll make back up where you want to get there. All right, we made it. I didn't even fall in. Now, we got a lot of open water to cover here. So we're just gonna put that way out yonder. Let it sit. Pick up on it. Of course, here comes that wind. This little light line don't do real good in the wind. I will say that. That wind is just a killer when you're trying to see right where your line is. But that 4-pound line sure does make all the fish you catch fun. You gotta pay attention though. You gotta pay attention. If you ain't paying real close attention, you'll lose fish on that 4-pound line, because they will they'll break you off. They'll be gone. All right, well, I'm gonna see if I can find some more fish. I won't let y'all won't have to listen to me ramble on. So I'll come back if I catch one. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Caught a couple more off camera, but the wind got up so bad that there was just no way. There was no way that the video quality was going to be any good. But had a fun day fishing on the creek. Definitely something that we'll continue to do a lot of. So hope you guys stick around. Thanks for watching.